Hey guys, Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical coming to you live from the On the Range podcast studio. Now I want to talk to you about Springfield Armory's new 1911 DS Prodigy. So first and foremost, I think it's important. I want to show you this box, right? So hats off to Springfield, sent this thing over. Man, wait till you see when I open this thing. It is a complete package where Springfield has enclosed 1911 DS Prodigy. We got a Ronin Tactical belt. We've also got a black point holster. It already comes with a Surefire on there and the hex red dot. So right from the get-go, just a great setup, great packaging. Hats off to you guys over at Springfield. Let's dig into this pistol a little more. So I've got the 1911 DS Prodigy from Springfield Armory, and let me tell you, right from the get-go, man, it's already set up. It's got the Surefire X300 on there. It's already got the hexed red dot. It's a polymer grip pistol. I mean, but when you pick this thing up for the first time, it's stout. And I got to tell you, man, I love me a 1911. Love shooting this platform, so super excited to take this thing out to the range. But again, just a couple things for me when I sit there and get a pistol. First and foremost is I want to sit there and go, what's this trigger feel like? So what I'm going to do is sit here and go, pistol's cleared, and again, you hear that safety working back and forth. Critical component when you're working a 1911. So again, just driving this pistol out, aligning your sights, just easy press, boom, man, that trigger breaks nice. Keep it out there, let's reset it, see where it goes. Nice reset, boom. You know, so right from the get-go, you gotta like just how this pistol feels. I mean, it's got some weight to it, and you're getting a double stack 1911. The beauty is Springfield's got two types of mags. We've got the longer 20 rounder, and then we've got this 17 round as well. So really for me, just right outside the get-go, just from the packaging, the pistol, just the feel itself, I mean, it's got nice grip texture on there. Kind of see the mag wells kind of on there pretty good where you can get there, you know, nice spot to seat your mag. Just overall set up in a great way. And looking forward to taking this thing out in the range. Hey guys, Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical out here at Griffin Group in North Carolina. This is primarily where I do my North Carolina open enrollment classes. Again, talking about the Springfield 1911 DS. So just want to cover a couple things. First of all, out here, this is not a review. So in order to get something reviewed, if you want to say about War HOGG Tactical, it's a good 90+ days, certain round count, all these things when it comes to firearms specific. So again, this is just kind of an overall first impression, what do I think, stuff like that. So pretty much for me, what I'm going to end up doing today, we're going to shoot 25-meter bull right out the get-go, just kind of see where the accuracy's at. Again, we'll do that with iron sights. We'll go ahead and zero the dot, see where that's at, get that all tweaked in. We'll shoot the War HOGG self-eval. We'll work on some 3-inch dots a little bit just to tweak our marksmanship some, get back on the 1911 platform, and then we'll get into shooting some speed stuff on steel, and then we'll work strong and support hand. So a couple notes, right? Just ended up, won't get into the pistol quite yet, just want to talk a couple administrative things. So first and foremost, Ronin belt, super, you know, thanks for that too, appreciate it. On this black point holster, one thing you'll see is when they sent that, so it's got the Blade Tech attachment on there. I wanted to switch this out to a QLS. Their screw points don't necessarily line up for a QLS, so not sure what's up with that. The other thing to think about too is on your magazines, what I've found is on the 1911 DS from Springfield, their mags are a little bit bigger, so you're probably going to have to double check your mag pouches. It fits in this Kydex one here. I've got a couple other Kydexes for certain pistols. It doesn't. It does fit in a taco, so just some food for thought when you're looking at accessories for your pistol. Let's talk about this gun. Let's start shooting some rounds. All right, guys, so just a couple quick admin notes. So first and foremost, I have done some dry fire work with the Springfield. Again, I used the Firearms Training Notebook to help me annotate that. Again, you can check this more out at warhogg.com and of course over at Amazon. I did talk to Springfield. You're going to notice that with the pistol, so it does not have an acro on there, and you guys know that I'm used to shooting aim point products. So it's got the hex from Springfield. They are going to get a plate for the acro here at some point. They don't have it right now, but that's going to be available. I did end up kind of lubing this thing up, just that's what you do at 1911s. One of the important things you got to think about, right, is again that safety manipulation. Absolutely key with this pistol. So if you're going to go out and get yourself one, make sure you're getting some training where you're getting that good habit of working that safety. So again, just kind of to recap what we talked about in the studio. For me, what I want to do is sit there and go, I just want to get some couple dry presses in there, right? Drive my pistol out, align my sights, make sure everything's good, easy press. Man, just see where she's breaking at. And again, I kind of reset this thing. You hear that safety working back and forth. Drive the pistol out, line the sights. And again, I'm just working iron sights right now. We haven't even zeroed the red dot. I just want to make sure that I get a good feel for where this is at so I can sit there and fire. And again, if I want to reset and just see where she resets at, I can do that. Again, easy press. And you'll always hear that safety. Man, anytime that pistol's coming back, if I'm out here, as soon as I'm done that engagement, fingers coming off the trigger, safety's coming up, and again, I'm driving it back. The key point to understand is you'll notice my thumb is always either riding on top, or what happens is, pardon that phone call, it's either riding on top, or as I present out, it's gonna go down. Once I keep it there during the engagement. Once I'm done, that's coming back. That's gotta be critical when you're working with the 1911 platform. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a 25-meter bull slow fire with iron sights. Get your eyes and ears on. So again, I'm gonna go through my War HOGG administrative load. So again, I got my target down there. I draw my pistol out, make sure my sights are good, which they are. And again, I've got to roll that thumb a little more to get to that slide lock. Lock the slide to the rear. Once it's locked to the rear, secure my mag. It's going in, support thumb, drive it forward. Once I'm good, I'm gonna sit there, bring it back, yep, round in the chamber, let it go forward, and then we're good to go. So at this point, we're just gonna shoot nice slow aim fire to see how this thing groups at. All right, let's go take a look. So again, smelling the barn, zip that last shot. That was all on me. And then I think it was number 3 or 4 I had low here. So here's our target there. I know that was my last shot. And again, that was like 3 or 4 in there. So again, looking at a scoring aspect, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 94, little subpar again. That one I probably should have backed off, but I didn't. Launched a shot. So again, shoots well accuracy wise. So let's get this dot zeroed up. All right, guys, now it's time to get the dot zeroed. So I've got my target at 10. I'm going to shoot my groups, adjust my dot as need be. So eyes and ears, let's go do this. So again, I'm here, draw my pistol out. And again, this is the purpose of the whole War HOGG check, right? Dot wasn't on before, so I got to get that dot on. I need a little brighter. All right, so I got my dot brightness where I want to. Make sure it's good. Yep, I'm good. So again, I got to put my safety down. I got to lock my bolt to the rear, secure my magazine. It's going in, slide release, back out. War HOGG check, round in the chamber, and I'm good to go. So again, shooting a little high, we'll make some adjustments to it. So again, just a good rule of thumb, you know, I sat there and just unloaded my pistol so I could sit there and do some work on it. So again, I just need to bring this a little bit down. And again, a little bit over to the right-hand side. All right, so we'll get it loaded back up. Let's see where she's at. So again, I like to drive it out, make sure the dot's still good, which it is. Drop my safety, lock my slide to the rear, secure my magazine. It's going in, support thumb release, drive back out, come back for my War HOGG check, and I'm good. And let's go check this zero, see where we're sitting at. All right, let's go check it out, see where we're at. All right, so let's go take a look here. Got our dot zeroed. So we're gonna swap these targets out, put some dots in there. I'm just gonna work a little bit of marksmanship in there, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I opted just to do a little bit of work on some dots here real quick, just to get a better feel for the pistol. And again, then I'll go shoot my War HOGG self-eval and annotate it in the firearms training notebook. I do like it. Does have a nice recoil impulse. Little ghost reload there at the end. All right, guys, War HOGG self-eval. Again, I got my target at 5. I've got my 2 big targets. 2 mags is 6. Again, run this thing off the Pro Timer, and then we're gonna put all this together. I'm gonna show you how to annotate that in the firearms training notebook. So go ahead, grab your eyes and ears. All right, grab the target here. Let's score it up. All right, guys, so real quick, let's talk about the firearms training notebook, the War HOGG self-eval, the Pro Timer, and annotating all this data. So again, I've got 12 points of data that I want to sit there and annotate. So really what I'm looking for first and foremost is, again, so my first shot, so my reaction time to my first shot driving out, and I engage the larger one first, then the smaller one, trying to get real world applicability. 112. Okay, then I start going through. So I had a 162 for a 5-0 split. I had a 204 for a 4-2 split. So again, that's all these up here. And again, this is gonna get important when we talk about overall score. That little bad boy right there, we'll address him in a minute. So again, looking at shot 3, I'm just looking to annotate some times here. 226 or 266, excuse me, with a 6.2. So again, that was my time that took me to go from here to here. Shot 5 was 324 for a 58 split. Now, if you think about this, well, I'll tell you straight up, I didn't even pay attention to my own book. I started writing straight down versus going across. We'll fix that here real quick. So I got 16250. So again, pay attention. Even me just sitting there trying to talk to you guys, jack that one off, but that's all right. So shot 6, we're at 366 with a 4-2 split. Now, this is where it becomes critical. Shot 7, that's our key money maker. Why? Because we ran out of ammo. So we shot that at 661 with a 295 split. So again, my mag change for that was 295. Shot 8, 713 with a 52, and that's going back to the big target. Shot 9, 754 with a 41. Shot 10, 825, 71. So again, that was going from big to small. We've got 874 with a 49 split. And again, 916 with a 42 split for overall time of 916. But here's the thing, when I look at my scoring, right? So this is just Rick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good there. Clean on that one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I got this bad boy right here. And again, my thing is, I personally, for this drill, don't count line breakers. I want to make it harder on me. Man, that's right there at the fringe. But you know what? It's right there at the fringe. I'm going with 11. So again, I want to hold myself to a higher accountability. So again, I'm going to put 11 hits. So again, you can kind of see I jacked some stuff up as far as my lines and other things like that. However, I took all this data here from this Pro Timer, annotated back onto my War HOGG self eval. All right, guys, so just looking at, again, trying out the new pistol. Just I've got my gloves on. Just gonna do a couple draw to first shots. Got a piece of steel down there. Just kind of see how this thing runs. Eyes and ears. So again, you saw that hang up a little bit. That was my thumb riding the side of the slide. So again, you notice with the gloves there, that's my deal, sitting there, not having that thing fully go forward. So again, just readjust my grip a little bit off to the side there. So again, malfunction with that one, because again, how I was riding my, but again, that's on me. So again, just the way that my thumb's riding on there, again, not causing that slide to go all the way. So let's try this. Let's get rid of the glove, right? So it's all about just figuring things out. And I know it looks a little crazy with the old Michael Jackson. So you can see that's all me and the thumb there. If I go, I guarantee I put the gloves back on, I'm gonna have some issues. So again, just something to think about with wearing gloves. All right, guys, next thing, just want to do a little bit of strong and support hand shooting, just kind of see how this thing's sitting out. I mean, thus far, you know, short of having the issue with the gloves, the gun recoils absolutely fantastically. I mean, it's got, trust me, it's got a lot of weight. When you slap this thing on fully loaded, you know you've got some weight on your hip. Recoil impulse is nice, but let's just play around with a little strong and support hand shooting. I mean, runs pretty happy with that one. Good, pretty good recoil impulse. Not like some where you see going all the way back. Again, if I wanted to use my bent elbow technique, I could do that. So again, let's just transition over to a little support hand shooting. See that one? Again, ambi safety on there makes it nice. So again, guys, you know, strongest support hand, super happy with both sides, feels good. Not so heavy that you're sitting there struggling with it. So good job on that one. Let's just do a little target indexing here in a second. I got to reload back up and we'll go from there. All right, guys, next thing, I just want to do a little target indexing, just going back and forth, target to target, just kind of see how the gun goes. Just go from there. So yeah. indexes back and forth between targets. Very nice. All right, guys. Overall impression. Springfield Armory 1911 DS Prodigy. I gotta say, I'm a fan. I like it thus far. Again, the one quirk I had with the gloves, that's a more do out. And again, what I ended up doing was annotating that note in the firearm training notebook. Again, this is why I bring it out to the range. So again, trying a new pistol out, had some issues with the gloves. I'm just going to annotate it in here, right? So it's very similar if you think about it. How many guys have problems with their Glock? Again, how their grip is and that slide doesn't lock to the rear. So again, what I'm thinking in this case is this is more on me as the shooter. I need to do more diagnosis of that. But overall, I mean, again, solid 1911 platform. I can either run 17 rounds, 20 rounds, which is obviously a plus. Nice recoil impulse. It's got weight to it. Nice grip texture on the grip of the pistol. I mean, overall, just super impressed with it. You know, held its accuracy at 25. Everything that I was looking for or expecting out of a good quality Springfield product, I mean, this thing delivers. Obviously, this is by no means a review. Again, a couple hundred rounds through it. Yeah, we heated up the gun there. You know, toward the end, just because I wanted to kind of work that piece in there as well. But again, this is not a review. It's just Rick's overall impression of the Springfield 1911 DS Prodigy. A quick range session on there, just so you guys are better informed as a consumer. I will tell you this, the biggest thing when it comes to this platform, 1911s, you've got to master that safety. It's no different with the AR platform. You know, you can't be back here, and again, can't be back here in this configuration where, and again, you guys can see that safety's down. No way. It's got to be as soon as that pistol's back. You know, and again, as I drive that pistol out, it's dropping, I'm on there, boom, I can break the shot. Once I'm done, finger comes off, and that thing's got to come back. That's the one nuance, especially this day and age with striker fire pistols. You've got to master that safety on there. So again, for more info, make sure you guys swing over warhog.com. We've got info as far as the Firearms Training Notebook. Make sure you subscribe, like, do all that other good stuff. warhog.com is a one-stop shop for everything. And before you go, you're going to ask, where'd you get the hat? Explosive Apparel, or Explosive Designs Apparel. Look them up. There's a link on warhog.com for them as well. Don't forget, check out our industry partners. Save you a boatload of cash. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely go check out the Springfield 1911 DS.